Interesting facts about lucid dreams. As you may know, a lucid dream is a dream, but you know you are dreaming and you can do whatever you want. Like fly, create entire worlds, cities, talk to anybody you can imagine. I talked to Abraham Lincoln one time. Well, some people are so good at lucid dreaming, they claim that their lucid dreams feel more real than their actual life. Scientists have suggested that you can use lucid dreaming to improve actual skills in your real life, like public speaking, talking to your boss, confronting a bully. Some people have even improved their football skills in a lucid dream. There's so much more to this, and everyone can learn it. It's a skill, but where do you start? This app called Yoru X has everything you need to learn. Go here, and then here to get it. Tips to help you have your first lucid dream. A ton of people have asked me, how do you do it? Here are 2 steps that will help you. Number 1 is keeping a dream journal. Whenever you wake up from a dream, write down every single thing you remember about that dream. Try to do it every single night. This will increase your self-awareness and also increase the chances of having a lucid dream. The next one, and this one's very important, do reality checks. Multiple times a day, take a second and truly question your surroundings. See if anything's out of place. Try to determine if you're in a dream. Some reality check examples are trying to put your finger through the palm of your hand. If it goes through, you're dreaming. Or plug your nose and try to see if you can still breathe. If you can still breathe, you're dreaming. I'm also going to recommend an app that's incredibly helpful. It's called Yoru X. The main feed is a bunch of people sharing their dreams. There's also a feature called Dream Journal, where you can literally log your dreams in this app. And you can set it up so the app will remind you to do reality checks. There's also tips and tricks. It's incredibly helpful. If you want this app, just go right here to get it. My favorite comebacks. Come on, loser. Come on, Kyle. Keep up. This is gym class, not nap time. You know what, Chad? Screw you, man. Excuse me? Yeah, screw you, man. You're mean for no reason. Shut up. It's because you're a loser, you're ugly, you're slow, and you're lazy. No one here likes you, bro. Nobody. If you keep bullying, man, you're gonna regret it, I promise you. Oh, really? Yeah, what are you gonna do? You gonna punch me? No, I'm gonna slap you. Oh, you're gonna slap me? Oh my god, I'm so scared. He's gonna slap me, guys. But my slap is different. Oh yeah, how? Because I'm gonna slap you so hard that my hand will be recognized at graduation. Oh, shut up. Stacy Curtin. Kyle Johnson. Kyle Johnson's hand.
Slap Chad.
The people have spoken. Chad, get up here.
No.
Oh. Now. Crazy things people did as kids. When this kid was 10 years old, he was riding his bike around his neighborhood. When he accidentally ran into a fence, flying off his bike, slamming face first into the ground. His nose was cracked, and it was bleeding everywhere. He walked his bike back to his house. When he walked inside, his dad saw his terribly messed up nose and said, "Oh my god, son, who did that to you?" And instead of him saying he crashed his bike, he said this. It was Greg. Now, it obviously wasn't Greg. Greg was the biggest bully at the school. Get in the car now. And they drove to Greg's house. How can I help you? Yeah, is your son Greg home? There you are, come here. If you ever mess with my son again, you are going to wish you've never been born. You like mayonnaise, kid? I said you like mayonnaise? I hate mayonnaise. Well then watch your back, buddy, because I got jars of it in my pantry.
What did I do?
Here's what happens when you bully the wrong kid. I'm so angry today, I want to bully somebody so bad. Oh, there's Kyle, my first victim of the day. Hey, Kyle, you're such a loser. First off, brush your teeth. What? You dirty mouth, buck-tooth idiot. Hey, no, your mom's so dumb she washes paper plates. And you're more useless than the water in a ketchup bottle. Caterpillar eyebrows, picture frame, hug and creep. Hey, don't talk to him like that. Shut up, Stacy. You're like the end piece of a loaf of bread. Everyone touches you, but nobody wants you. If your parents got divorced, would they go back to being brother and sister? I hope everything you've ever loved dies slowly in your arms. This school had the dumbest rule ever. This one high school had a rule where students were not allowed to have facial hair at all, not even stubble. It got to the point where every day, a teacher would walk around the lunchroom with a shaving cream bottle and a razor, doing stubble checks. And if he saw any student with facial hair at all, he would shave it right then and there. You. What? That mustache has gotta go, my friend. But sir, you have a mustache too. Well, I'm a teacher, so it doesn't matter. And you know the rules. Now pucker up, Buttercup. That caterpillar's gotta go. Goodbye, old friend. This went on for years. Well, one day, this teacher accidentally cut someone's lip really bad, and this rule had to change. Hey Kyle, I saw you school supply shopping with your mom last week. That's so lame. At least my mom is still in my life. Where's your mom? Oh, that's right. She left you guys and started a family with the mailman. I swear to God, I don't blame her. Look at you. If your life was a video game, you would be an NPC, bro. Shut up. You know what, dude? You know what? You're the reason aliens won't talk to us. That is not true. No, watch. I bet you money. The day you die, they're gonna be like, oh, nice, dude. He's gone. We can finally go down there. That guy sucked.
Hey, boss. Yes. The human they called Chad, he died today. He has a tiger attack. Alright, finally. Right? That guy sucked. Alright, bring this ship down to Earth. Let's go say hi.
Craziest things people did in school. When this kid was in 6th grade, during PE, he always brought himself a large bottle of water. Well, because of this, kids were always asking him for sips, and he was getting very, very annoyed. So, he had an idea. He brought himself a second water bottle, but this time, he would dissolve clear, tasteless, but very strong laxatives into the water. So whenever kids asked, yo, can I have a sip of that? He would give him the water with the laxatives in it. Yeah, man, no problem. Here. The laxatives would always kick in after PE during the next class. Oh, God. And it even got to the point where there was lines for the bathroom because so many kids had to poop. Weird fast food experiences. This guy used to work at Taco Bell. One day, an old man pulled into the drive-thru, but he went right past the place where you order and straight to the second window. Sir, you were supposed to place your order back there? Yeah, I'll take a venti caramel iced latte. And then this isn't Starbucks. But exactly a week after this incident, it happened again. Sir, you're supposed to order you. Yeah, I'll take a venti caramel ice. Is this Starbucks? No, this is Taco Bell, man. Oh, okay. And again, a week after that. Order coffee. What? Starbucks. Taco Bell. Oh. This happened for 3 months, until one day it mysteriously just stopped. Who knows what was going through that guy's head? Who do you think's the biggest loser at our school? Definitely Kyle. Hey bro, I heard that. Good. You're a loser. You think I'm a loser? Yeah, man, you literally have 0 riz. First of all, that's completely wrong. Hey, Stacy. Hey, what's up, Kyle? I just wanted to say that yesterday, your presentation in history class was amazing. Like, I was mind blown, and your hair looks awesome today. Oh my gosh, thank you, Kyle. Text me? Yeah, for sure. That doesn't mean anything. Watch, I can do it too. Hey, Carla. Shut up, Chad. What the heck? I'm the coolest kid in school. That is so false. A literal house plant is cooler than you. Oh, funny joke, dude. What plant is that? Carlos. Hey, what up, Carlos? What's up, bro? I've been chilling. You be easy now. This story's hilarious. When this girl was little, for some reason, she thought sneezing was hilarious. The scene in Beauty and the Beast where Belle's dad sneezes in his workshop and dust flies everywhere, she loved it. She would rewind it and watch it over and over again. Well, one day, when she was in kindergarten, she somehow found out that a student who was in 1st grade was very allergic to pollen. So she had an idea. Every day at recess, she would go outside, pick a handful of dandelions, and chase her around the playground. Come here, come here. No. And when she would get close enough, she would shove the dandelions in this girl's face. Well, it got to a point where one day at recess, she was chasing her around with dandelions as usual. But this time, the reaction was more than a sneeze. She was sent to the hospital. And from that day on, whenever she wanted to watch someone sneeze, she would just go on YouTube. Here's how to know if somebody's watching you. Have you ever been sitting in class and just felt like somebody behind you was staring at you? Well, this is what you do. You yawn. Yawning is contagious, so if you yawn while someone's looking at you, they will yawn as well. So what you do is you yawn, and then you quickly look around, and whoever's yawning, that's the person who was looking at you. This is how it would go down. Chad? Stacy? I see yourself. Oh my God. Hey bro, so I think I'm gonna ask Stacy to the dance. Bro, good for you, dude. You deserve it. But you might want to act quick because, look, no, they call me Mr. Suave. No, I'm kidding. But I am suave though. I'm super suave. Let's just say I lift about, 110 on a good day. You know what? I'm going up there. Hey Stacy. Oh, hey Kyle. What are you doing? What are you doing here, loser? Stacy, quick question. Are you inflatable? No. Why? Oh, did you hear that, Chad? She's not your type. I only bought one of those dolls and it was a joke. Yeah, right. You're just saying that in front of Stacy because you hate me. Oh, no. I'm not saying I hate you. What I'm saying is if you were dying, I would unplug your life support to charge my phone. Stacy, you, me, dance Friday? What do you say? I will see you there. Bye, Stacy. There are some crazy things that happened at fast food restaurants. Up first, when this dude was in high school, he worked at a McDonald's inside of a Walmart. Well, there was one Walmart employee that would come in every day to order 2 fish fillet sandwiches with extra tartar sauce. Well, on this particular day, the Walmart employee comes in and orders, hey man, yeah, the usual. Hey, you got it, bro. When he got his 2 fish fillets with the extra sauce, he took a bite and decided that there was too much sauce, man. He then threw both of the sandwiches at this kid's face. What the heck, man? The Walmart employee then left and this kid tried to forget about it. Well, a couple of hours later, the Walmart employee was being walked back into the McDonald's by his manager. He has something he wants to say. You have something you want to say, don't you? I'm sorry. Excuse me? I'm sorry for throwing the sandwiches at you. Thank you. We're so sorry. It won't happen again. Okay, yeah, no problem. The Walmart then banned him from ever going into that McDonald's ever again. Up next, this person worked at a popular burger chain. You know how the burger patties sometimes look like this? They're all frozen together with sheets in between them. Well, one day this guy walks in and he sees his coworkers separating these burger patties, but not in a way you would think, or in a way that's very sanitary. They were just bashing them on the grimy floor until they all fell apart. They would then pick them off the floor and put them right on the grill. That's disgusting. This girl was being trained to work at a breakfast spot. On this day, she was being trained on how to put the waffle batter inside the waffle maker. As she was watching her manager demonstrate, she saw her manager's Band-Aid fall off right into the waffle batter. Yeah, it's just, you kind of like, your Band-Aid's in the batter. Oops. You pour it right in. She just took her Band-Aid out and still used the batter to make waffles. Again, that's nasty. This one's crazy. This guy was a shift manager at an ice cream spot. One day, he walked into the freezer and he saw 2 of his employees peeing inside the ice cream mix. He was livid. He kicked them out of the ice cream shop and he had to disinfect the entire freezer. When the general manager finally showed up at the store, he thought she would be proud of him, or just as angry as he was. Instead, she said, "You've got to be kidding me. Why would you kick them out? We're short-staffed today. And why would you throw away that perfectly good ice cream mix? Ma'am, they peed in it. The customers don't know that, do they?" Later that day, he quit. Absolutely nuts. This person needs to go back to school. All right, the guy that shared the story said he used to work at a radio station, and they were taking calls from people that lived in the surrounding area. Well, a woman called to complain about a street sign. Here's how it went. All right, next caller, you are on. Hi, yeah, thanks for answering the call. I'm a big fan of your show. Thank you so much. So what did you want to bring up to us today? Yeah, so I was driving along Horsefoot Road, and I noticed that the city put up deer crossing signs. Yeah, okay. Yeah, well, animal cruelty. Are you kidding me? What do you mean by that? Well, think about it, okay? The deer are gonna see that sign and they're gonna think, oh, this must be a safe place to cross the road. And then they cross and get hit by a car. Why would they put signs up like that? Ma'am, no, this is really messed up to have those signs there. Deer can't read signs. I'm pretty sure, no animals can read signs. The signs are there for the drivers to watch out for the deer, to slow down. I think deer just cross the street whenever they want. I mean, I'm not sure where you got this idea, but yeah. The woman then got pissed and started cursing at him on the air. She was then arrested a week later by police for attempting to pull up the deer crossing signs and throw them away. What's this? Hey Kyle, you're a loser, man. Why do you do this, Chad? What have I ever done to you? You annoy me, I think you're a loser, and nobody likes you. Alright, Chad, yeah, whatever, I don't care. Alright, bye. What are you even gonna do with your life, Kyle, huh? Your parents are probably gonna be so disappointed with you. Oh, you think so, Chad? What are you gonna do with your life? I'm joining the Navy, so... Oh, you're joining the Navy? Yeah, I'm actually shipping out around Christmas time next year after I graduate, so... Oh, okay, well, the only thing your mom wants for Christmas is a folded flag. You better take that back, Kyle. Alright, class, so can anyone answer this question? Miss, I think you spelled that word wrong. I definitely did. Thank you, Kayla. Let me just correct this really fast. Ha! Nice going, idiot. At least I don't sit by myself at lunch.
Oh my god, what a loser. Got him. I hate that guy. Why he smell like cheese?
Hey, Kyle. What do you want, Chad? Nice headphones, loser. Oh, okay, Chad. Well, I saw the results of your test in math class last week. 43%. That's really good. Shut up, dude. What? Yeah, I think your father would be very disappointed in you. If he stayed. One middle school, teachers began to notice that boys were bringing a pineapple to class. They didn't think too much of it, but they started getting suspicious. The teachers then realized that this was the same pineapple that was being passed around from kid to kid every day. Well, one day, a teacher walked into the bathroom and saw a group of boys worshiping this pineapple. Thank you, Pineapple, for everything you've done for us this week. I really appreciate you. Kyle? Thanks, Billy. Pineapple, I love you so much. I asked Stacy to the dance and she said yes. I know that was your doing. You're really amazing. Greg? Thanks, Kyle. I wish that Mrs. Greenwood gets sick or falls down the stairs and breaks her arm because I really don't want to take the math test today. Pineapple, Pineapple, we love you, Pineapple. Pineapple, Pineapple, we love you, Pineapple. What in God's name is going on in here? I'm taking this pineapple. You three can go to the office. You have no idea what you just did. Who would throw away a whole pineapple? I took that from 3 boys today. They were praying to it in the bathroom. It was the weirdest thing I've ever seen. I can't believe she took it. Oh my God. This is the worst day of my life. Everyone shut up. Chill out. I have an idea. Me and that pineapple are very close. It's almost like we have a connection. She's gonna pay for this. What do you suggest we do, man? Say it with me, boys. Pineapple, Pineapple, we love you, Pineapple. Pineapple, Pineapple, we love you, Pineapple. Alrighty, I'm heading downstairs to my next class. I'll see you guys later. Stupid pineapple. Hi. Napleski. Pineapple-ski, Pineapple-ski.
Make her wish she never walked into that bathroom.
What the? Oh, hi, Mrs. Stevens. You should be more careful. You just tripped on a pineapple. When this girl was in high school, her parents had this very strict rule. Alright, love you guys. I'm going to my friend's house. Okay, don't forget the rules. I won't. The rule was this. She had a curfew every night, and for every minute she was late after curfew, she would be grounded for a week. So if she was 2 minutes late coming home, she'd be grounded for 2 weeks. Well, one day she was stuck behind a train. Come on, come on, come on. It was one of those long trains. You know what I'm talking about. Well, it was passing for 10 minutes, causing her to be 10 minutes late, Marissa. Do you know what that means? You were 10 minutes... Honey, please, I got this. No. 10 minutes late is what? 10 weeks. Excuse me? 10 weeks. 10 weeks, very good. You're grounded for 10 weeks, now get to your room. Oh, God, I hate them so much. Stupid rule. What the heck? What's a pineapple doing in here? Oh, I gotta go to school.
Take me.
Okay. Bye, Mom. Bye, Dad. I'm catching the bus. Good morning, class. I am back, as you can see. I wanted to say thank you all for the get well cards. I am doing great. It was just a broken arm. Marissa, what is that? It's a pineapple. It's my lunch. No. Get the heck out of my classroom right now. Go sit in the hallway. What are you talking? I am not doing this again. Go sit in the hallway. I'm gonna go talk to the principal. I'll be right back. Marissa? Greg, hi. Where did you get that? This is gonna sound crazy, but it just appeared. It just appeared? Okay, grab it and follow me. Mrs. Greenwood, I don't think you're ready to be back at school yet. No, my arm is fine. I'm not talking about your arm, I'm talking about your mind. You are not mentally fit. You don't understand. You think a pineapple is trying to kill you. You can just take a seat anywhere. What is this place? It's the old custodian closet. Nobody comes in here, you're fine. Hey Marissa. What's up, Marissa? Hey Kyle, hey Billy. You guys, what is going on? Look. You have one too? I don't exactly know what's going on, but it appeared for me too. These pineapples are special. But right now, there is something that we have to stop. You guys, Marissa was chosen just like us, and Mrs. Greenwood is back today, and she kicked her out of her room. And now she's talking to the principal, so we have to do something. What can she even do, though? I don't know, but she needs to go. It's not right to keep hurting her. We don't have to hurt her, but we can influence a decision. After me. Pineapple, pineapple, we love you, pineapple. Pineapple, pineapple, we love you, pineapple. And now we wait. You're right, I'm sorry. I've had a long week. It's okay, I totally understand. All right, I will see. What the heck? You are fired! Get out of my school! It's done. Let's talk about what's next. This story's hilarious. When this girl was little, for some reason, she thought sneezing was hilarious. The scene in Beauty and the Beast where Belle's dad sneezes in his workshop and dust flies everywhere, she loved it. She would rewind it and watch it over and over again. Well, one day, when she was in kindergarten, she somehow found out that a student who was in first grade was very allergic to pollen. So she had an idea. Every day at recess, she would go outside, pick a handful of dandelions, and chase her around the playground. Come here, come here. Oh, no. And when she would get close enough, she would shove the dandelions in this girl's face. Well, it got to a point where one day at recess, she was chasing her around with dandelions as usual. But this time, the reaction was more than a sneeze. She was sent to the hospital. And from that day on, whenever she wanted to watch someone sneeze, she would just go on YouTube. That's absolutely hilarious. Chad, can you please move? I want to use the water fountain. Oh, hey, Kyle. I saw you sit out during gym class today. Yeah, I forgot my uniform at home. Yeah, right. I think you made that up because you're fat and you're lazy. Do you think your parents are proud of you? I don't know. Yeah, I think. I doubt that. I bet your parents change the subject when their friends ask about you. That is not true at all. Mrs. Stevens?
Chad, hi.
You're friends with my mom, right?
Yeah, we go to the same gym. I see her every Tuesday and Thursday.
Can you call her on speakerphone right now and just ask her about me?
I'll call her right now. Hello? Hi, Carol. How are you doing? Janie Stevens. Oh my god, I'm still sore from last week. Oh my god, me too. It's like I busted my booty.
Ask her.
So how's Chad doing? How about the weather today? Absolutely gorgeous. Okay, gotta go. Good chatting. Bye.
What? Move, idiot.
What the heck, bro?
Oh, you gonna cry, Kyle? Huh? You gonna cry? Yeah, I don't cry, Chad. You're such a loser, dude, and I don't know why, but I hate you so much. Right, dude? I hate you, Kyle. Yeah, Kyle sucks. Shut up, Billy. You pooped your pants last year, okay? I did. Hey, don't touch my friend like that. I don't know what your problem is, Chad, but I'm guessing it's hard to pronounce. You mother. Yeah, and yours is next. Kyle, what, Chad? Nice mustard on your shirt, you frickin' slob. Whatever, man. At least I didn't fail English 3 times. Good story, man. But in what chapter do you shut up? That was good, right? What was that, man? I could eat a can of alphabet soup and poop out a better comeback than that. In fact, stay there. I'll be right back. Perfect. Hey, Chad. What? Look. How did he do that? How did he do that? To lucid dream. A lucid dream is a dream in which you know you are dreaming and you can do whatever you want in that dream. It starts off just like any normal dream. Once you become aware that this world is not real and that you are in fact in a dream, the possibilities become endless. One of the first and most basic steps of learning how to lucid dream is to write down your dreams every night. Whatever you remember, even if it's just a small fragment. This will improve your dream recall. The next one is to do reality checks. Throughout your day, set alarms or reminders to take a second to question your reality. Like right now. Am I in a dream? Let's try to put my finger through my hand. It didn't go through, so I'm pretty sure I'm not dreaming, but there have been times where I did this, and my finger went through, and I realized I was dreaming, and then I had lunch with Adam Sandler. These are just the basic steps, but this app called Yoru X has helped many people lucid dreams. If you want it, go here, then here, then here to get it. This kid became a legend. It was a high school in a very small town. It was about halfway through the year, and this kid randomly started wearing kilts to school every single day. Well, obviously, he was bullied immediately. Hey, nice kilt, man. But instead of getting offended, all he would say was, hey, thanks. I was kidding, dude. You look super dumb. Well, I disagree. All right, have a good one. Still, for a while, every day, he was bullied. Nice kilt. Thank you so much. I was just kidding. You look stupid. It's really embarrassing for you. Oh, well, I disagree. After a few months, it got to a point where people stopped bullying him. It's Kilt Kid. Should we bully him? I kind of changed my mind. He's so confident. Look at him. It makes me want to wear a kilt. The next day, Kilt Kid walks into the school wearing his kilt. Day after day, more and more kids began wearing kilts to school. What an absolute legend. Worst things teachers have done. One day in elementary school, this girl was sitting in her class. She had asthma, and her asthma was acting up, so she was using her inhaler. Okay. Anyway, 2 plus 2 is... 2 plus 2 is 4, that's right, yeah. So, and 3 plus 3 is... Jessica, please. Are you kidding me? Apparently, the teacher couldn't teach because this girl using her inhaler was too distracting. So this is what she did. Give me that. I'm gonna put this in the office. Whenever you want to use it, you have to go to the office to use it, okay? Well, the next day, in that same class, that same girl was having trouble with her asthma again. So she asked, Miss, can I go to the office? I need to use my inhaler really bad. Not right now, Jessica. We're in the middle of a very important lesson, okay? She had a full-blown asthma attack. To the point where the paramedics were called, and she had to be taken to the hospital. That teacher was fired the next day. This school is doing too much. Person that shared this story went to a Catholic middle school with a dress code and everything. A part of that dress code was that students had to wear a tie every single day. Good morning, everyone. Get to class. Come on, come on. Kevin, where's your tie? And if somebody wasn't wearing a tie, they would get a detention, Kevin. You have a detention. Well, the school took this rule a little too far. There were a lot of kids that would walk home from school every day, and they wanted to extend this rule. They said,
if you're a student that walks home, your tie must remain on until you get to your house.
Which is weird, but okay, no one's watching. Wrong. The principal hired people to stand on the main road, checking to make sure these kids who walked home had their ties still on. And if they didn't have their tie on when they were walking home, they would get a detention. That is the craziest thing I have ever heard. Secrets people are taking to the grave. When this person was 14 years old, his great-uncle Jack was staying at his family's house. Well, one day, the only people in the house was this kid and his uncle. Well, apparently Uncle Jack had a bit too much to drink, and he fell down the stairs. He was bleeding out. Well, this kid heard the noise and checked to see what happened. That's when he saw his uncle laying on the ground bleeding. He wanted to call the ambulance right then and there, but he passed out at the sight of blood. He woke up 30 minutes later, and immediately called an ambulance. However, it was too late. Uncle Jack had already passed away. Rest in peace, Jack. Weird things that happened at a friend's house. When this kid was 9 years old, he was hanging out at his friend's house when he had to go to the bathroom. Number 2. Couple minutes later, his friend's dad went in the bathroom. He then came out and said this. Alrighty, we have a problem. Kyle, did you take a poop in my bathroom? Yeah, I did. Now, why in God's name would you do that? Because I had... Do you know how disrespectful that is? In my toilet. If you had to take it, you should have gone to your own house. But sir, I had to go to the bathroom. I don't care. I'm calling your mom right now, and I'm telling her you are never allowed here ever again. Hi, Mrs. Stevens. This is Mr. Johnson. Your son is disgusting, and I hate him. What?
I am so confused.
Sarah, what happened? Take me home, please. Are you gonna eat? You haven't even touched your food. I'm not hungry. Listen, we have to talk about this. You slapped the principal of your school in the face 3 times. What is going on? I didn't do it! Then who did? Then who did? It was the pineapple. Excuse me? It was the pineapple. It had to be. They had to have done something with it. That girl Marissa brought one into school that day. And then this happened. God, not the pineapple thing again. Jesus Christ, Sarah. First, the pineapple shows up on the stairway and trips you. Now, it made you slap the principal in the face. I'm not crazy. Something is going on. I'm going to sleep. I'll see you in there later. Sarah, it's 3 a.m. What are you... What? I've gone over these details again and again and again, and there is just no explanation as to why any of this is happening. There's gotta be something here. I'm not crazy. I can't do this. I called Dr. Stevenson today. We have an appointment tomorrow morning. We'll figure this out. I'm glad you guys called me. I understand you've been having a very tough time. Well, thank you for fitting us in. So what do you think? Is there something that we can give her, or, like therapy? Well, I recommend therapy to all of my patients, but there is a new medication on the market that I think could really help your wife. I can write you a prescription for it. No. I will not be taking any medication you give me. I am not crazy. Sarah, please, don't silence me. I am not crazy. And I sure as hell won't be taking any strange medication that this man gives me. You want to be that way? Fine. I'm taking all my stuff and I'm staying with my sister. Until you can figure out whatever the heck is going on. I have got to get back in that school and see exactly what those kids are doing with this pineapple. Sarah. Greg! Marissa, hi. Mrs. Greenwood didn't show up for class today. Do you think... Greg! Hey, Billy. Mrs. Greenwood wasn't in class. That's what Marissa was just saying. Do you think it was... Surely nothing bad happened, right? All we did was ask the pineapple to teach her a lesson. I don't know. All I know is that we don't have to worry about her right now. Greg, I know that this pineapple situation is crazy and we both don't know what the heck it means, but what do you plan to get out of all this? I want to be important. And right now, the only thing in my life that shows me any type of respect and power is that pineapple. Hey, Greg. Chad, hi. Where's your pineapple? Where's your best friend, the pineapple? Shut up, bro. Jack told me that you make out with it when you get home every night. Is that what you do to the pineapple? Do you love that pineapple because your parents never showed you any love? Freak. Good morning, students. I am coming on here to relay some very sad news. Mrs. Greenwood got into a car accident and she passed away. There will be some teacher changes and things will be happening, but I'm so sorry. Oh my god, we freaking killed her. We killed Miss Greenwood. You guys, what? Stop it, you don't know that. Let's just ask, okay? Pineapple, we love you, pineapple. Pineapple, we love you, pineapple. Pineapple, may we ask you a question? Did you have anything to do with Mrs. Greenwood's death?
The fruits of your labor will come from this fruit. Sarah Greenwood is the first of many.
Alrighty, kids, I'm sure you're all feeling a little upset by Mrs. Greenwood's passing, but we do have a new special teacher that will be teaching this class for the remainder of the year. Everyone, allow me to introduce you to Mr. Greenwood. He thought that the perfect way to honor his wife would be to teach her class and teach the students that she loved so much. Have a great day, everybody. Hello, class. Greg. Marissa, I have a feeling you're going to teach me just as much as I teach you. That's so messed up. He knows. He knows. Yo, what the heck is going on? This is crazy. The school dance is next week. I have an idea. You're a loser, Greg. We're gonna kill two birds with one stone. Marissa, hi. Hi, is Greg home? Yeah, he's in his room. Come on in. Greg. Oh, hi, Marissa. What are you doing? I'm figuring it out. The dance is coming up, and I have a plan. The pineapple said it needs a certain amount of energy. It didn't tell me for what. I have no idea. But the pineapple has a goal. And what I do know is that the pineapples hate when people interfere with them achieving that goal. That's why Mrs. Greenwood is gone, and that's why we now have to get rid of Mr. Greenwood. And while I'm at it, I want to get rid of Chad. The pineapple also told me this. Those of you who trust and follow will have their wishes granted and no more sorrow. Yeah, so I'm just trying to get ready for the dance. That's when everything's gonna happen, okay? Okay, but the dance isn't for another week. Today is Halloween. Can we have fun? Okay, fine. Okay, amazing. Billy and I will meet you outside of your house at 7 p.m., okay? Let's go trick-or-treating. Greg, where's your costume? I'm, a Pokemon trainer. What the heck is that? Hey, what's up, Greg? It's me, Billy. He's a llama, isn't that amazing? Let's go. Trick-or-treat. Trick-or-treat! I'm a construction worker. Trick-or-treat. Okay, I admit, that was a lot of fun. And I got a ton of candy. Oh, I got so much candy. Some lady gave me a cactus light. What the heck? It's pretty cool. I told you we'd have fun. Thank you for coming out with us. Hey, losers! Chad, what do you want? What do you mean, what do I want? It's Halloween. Aren't I allowed to have some fun? Chad, get out of here, man. We're just trying to enjoy our night. Nice costume, bro. Give me your candy. No. I said, give me your candy. Fine. Oh, you guys got a lot of good stuff. All right, now leave us alone. I want that thing too. Man, come on, please, no. Give it to him. See, losers. I'm so sorry, Greg. Chad is such a jerk. That cactus light was so cool, man. I have an idea. No, we're not gonna hurt him. No, just a harmless prank. Pineapple, pineapple, we love you, pineapple. Pineapple, pineapple, we love you, pineapple. Hey, Dad, I'm home. All right, let's eat some of this candy. Pineapple Laffy Taffies? What the heck is this? Some kind of joke? Oh, I am going to kill them. That's actually not too bad.
They sent me to trick you, which I knew they would, but I am not going to do that. You see, I need you for something else. To fulfill my final act, which happens at the school dance. Will you be ready? I'll make sure you're ready.
Interesting facts about lucid dreams. Lucid dreaming is when you are in a dream and you know that you're in a dream. You can control it and do whatever you want, like literally. I taught myself how to do it when I was younger, and it is awesome. Did you know that time moves slower when you were in a dream? One person apparently lived a lifetime in a lucid dream. She said it felt like she was in there for 100 years. And she wasn't stuck, she said. She said it was epic, but it only actually happened over the course of a night. When you lucid dream, you can create a world, cities, houses, and even people that you can revisit every time you're back in that dream. It's like you have two lives, your waking life and your dream life. Dream characters are people that your subconscious puts in your dream. So say you're 100% lucid, you know you're dreaming, and you walk around a city. If you ask a question to somebody walking around, their answer is actually your subconscious talking to you. Have you ever had a lucid dream? This app called YoroX has everything you need to learn. Go here, and then here to get it. This kid had a horrible lunchroom experience. He was in first grade and it was lunchtime. The school was serving popcorn chicken that day, but this school was kind of weird. They didn't have ketchup packets for students to take. Instead, the vice principal would pass ketchup bottles down the tables. Kids would take how much they needed and keep it going. Well, when the bottle got to this kid, he accidentally poured a lot of ketchup on his plate. The vice principal saw this. You. Yeah, that's a lot of ketchup. It was an accident. You're gonna finish it, right? Yeah, of course I'm gonna eat all my chicken. You're gonna finish that ketchup, right? What? You're gonna eat all of that ketchup, and if you don't, You're going to the principal's office. When the popcorn chicken was gone, there was still a crap ton of ketchup on his plate. So, he had to eat it with a spoon. Keep going. Keep going. That night when he got home, he told his mom what happened. The mom called the school, and the vice principal that made him eat that ketchup was fired. This has to be the worst date of all time. When this girl was in college, she had went on a couple dates with this guy she met in one of her classes. Well, one day, they made a plan to hang out at his apartment. It was pretty low-key. He was playing League of Legends, and she was doing homework in his room. Come on! Crap. You must really like that game, huh? You've been on it for hours. Yeah, it's actually my favorite game of all time, so... At that point, she was a little annoyed, but nothing would be as bad as what was about to happen. She suddenly heard some gross, suspicious noises. And then there was the smell, and that's when she knew what was happening. Did you just shit your pants? Who, me? No, Abraham Lincoln. Yes, you. Did you poop your pants? Yeah, I did. Why? Because I'm playing a game. I don't want to get up. I do this all the time, okay? Yeah, okay. This is over. Oh, come on, I do it all the time. It's not a big deal. Whatever. And she never saw him ever again. That's nasty. Who do you think's the biggest loser at our school? Definitely Kyle. Hey bro, I heard that. Good. You're a loser. You think I'm a loser? Yeah, man, you literally have 0 riz. First of all, that's completely wrong. Hey, Stacy. Hey, what's up, Kyle? I just wanted to say that yesterday, your presentation in history class was amazing. Like, I was mind blown, and your hair looks awesome today. Oh my gosh, thank you, Kyle. Text me? Yeah, for sure. That doesn't mean anything. Watch, I can do it too. Hey, Carla. Shut up, Chad. What the heck? I'm the coolest kid in school. That is so false. A literal house plant is cooler than you. Oh, funny joke, dude. What plant is that? Carlos. Hey, what up, Carlos?
What's up, bro? I've been chilling. You be easy now.
Crazy things people did as kids. When this kid was 10 years old, he was riding his bike around his neighborhood. When he accidentally ran into a fence, flying off his bike, slamming face first into the ground. His nose was cracked, and it was bleeding everywhere. He walked his bike back to his house. When he walked inside, his dad saw his terribly messed up nose and said, "Oh my God, son, who did that to you?" And instead of him saying he crashed his bike, he said this. It was Greg. Now, it obviously wasn't Greg. Greg was the biggest bully at the school. Get in the car, now. And they drove to Greg's house. How can I help you? Yeah, is your son Greg home? There you are, come here. If you ever mess with my son again, you are going to wish you've never been born. You like mayonnaise, kid? I said you like mayonnaise? I hate mayonnaise. Well then watch your back, buddy, because I got jars of it in my pantry. What did I do? Here's how to know if somebody's watching you. Have you ever been sitting in class and just felt like somebody behind you was staring at you? Well, this is what you do. You yawn. Yawning is contagious, so if you yawn while someone's looking at you, they will yawn as well. So what you do is you yawn, and then you quickly look around, and whoever's yawning, that's the person who was looking at you. This is how it would go down. Chad, Stacy, I see yourself. Oh my God. My name is Mike, and today's my first day at a new school. Oh, I forgot to mention I'm a bully, and I plan to be the biggest bully here. Are you a bully? Yeah, are you? Yeah, today's my first day. I'm Mike. Hey, I'm Chad. Nice to meet you, man. So, who's easy pickings around here? I love to bully that guy. How about that dude? That's Kyle. I wouldn't bully him if I were you. It's not worth it. Yeah, right, it's always worth it. I'm gonna bully him right now. Hey, loser. Who are you? I'm Mike. I'm the new bully here, and I'm gonna make your life a living hell. Oh, really? Just like how you make your parents' life a living hell? Oh, I'm sorry, should I say parent? I'm sure your mom doesn't even know who your dad is. Wait, what? You donkey-looking, big head hat-wearing fool. I bet you eat cereal with water because your dad never came home with the milk. You suck, man. Well, you suck more. For less. I told you, bro. I miss my old school. high school made a huge mistake. All of the boys' bathrooms at this one high school were shut down by the school because somebody was stealing toilet paper. So they closed down the bathrooms until the person who was stealing toilet paper turned themselves in. Well, that's not fair to the other students. For about a week, the boys' bathrooms were closed, and the boys were getting very upset by it. How can they lock the bathrooms? That's super unfair to us. What if I had to poop? I have to poop right now. Me too, I can't take this anymore. I've been holding it in every single day. It can't be good for me. Boys, I have an idea. Everyone here holding your poops. After lunch, at exactly 1:15 p.m., stand on your desks and take a dump right there. If we all do it, we can't get in trouble. Spread the word. The second the clock hit 1:15, this is what happened. A total of 25 dudes pooped on their desks in the middle of class. The teachers were horrified. They tried to get them in trouble, but they could do nothing about it because the bathrooms were locked down. The school actually got into huge trouble for denying people bathroom privileges, and the poop incident went down in history. The person that shared this story said that one day they were sitting in math class, and one kid got up to use the pencil sharpener. Up to this point, this kid was pretty normal. He had a good amount of friends and he never did anything too crazy, but after he finished sharpening his pencil, he snuck up behind the teacher, who was very focused writing stuff down, so he didn't even notice. He then took out a lighter and lit the teacher's hair on fire. After the teacher patted the fire out of his hair, he looked at the student and asked, "Why did you do this?" It wasn't me. A spark flew out of the light switch and lit your hair on fire. That's not true, mister. We all saw him light your hair on fire. It wasn't the light switch at all. Obviously, that kid was then expelled. Later, when he was asked why he did it, he replied, "I've always wanted to see a human burn." That kid is now grown up, and he's in prison for life for a different crime. This kid had the best comeback ever. He was in 4th grade, and he was a very shy kid. Well, one day in class, one of the popular girls was making fun of him. Look at Billy. "Hey, Billy, why are you so weird?" "What, you have nothing to say to me?" Such a weird guy. Well, the teacher noticed this and chimed in. "Hey, Stacy, be nice to him. He's actually very smart. He could be your boss one day." And without missing a beat, the kid replies, "No thanks. I don't want to be a pimp when I grow up."
You smell like my mom.
"Hey, Kyle. I heard you tell Stacy you think you're smarter than me." "Okay, Chad, that's cause I am." "Yeah, right, dude. What makes you think that, idiot?" Probably the fact that you failed every single one of your classes last year." "That's it, loser. I've had enough of your crap. You want to fight me?" "You know what? I think I do." "You're not gonna do anything. You're a loser." "Oh, Chad, you are wrong." "Yeah, then? What are you gonna do? Huh? What are you gonna do?" "I'm gonna slap you so hard it'll power a small village." "Yeah, right." "Granny, do you think the lights will ever turn back on?" "Hopefully one day, sweetheart, but this town is so poor, we have to use candles for now." "The lights! Thank you. Whoever did this, you made our lives so much better." It's a true story about a high school football player. The person that shared this said that the quarterback of their football team was very popular. What's up?
What up, bro?
"Hey, Billy, what's cracking, buddy?"
Butt cracks.
"Stacy, looking nice."
Oh my god, stop.
"Oh, Carla." "Yeah."
Hey, you're stupid.
The girls loved him, the boys loved him, everyone loved him. He was the most popular kid at the school. He never did his homework, and he failed all his tests, but his teachers passed him anyway, because he is the reason the football team has won so many games. He continued this reign of high school royalty. He applied to colleges, and he got full-ride football scholarship. I also want to mention that this guy was kind of a bully. You're a loser, you're definitely a loser. I know. Well, 2 weeks after college started, he was sitting in his dorm alone, eating an apple, when he choked. And he died. High school freshman English teacher was kinda crazy. Whenever students wouldn't be quiet in class, he would straight up cuss them out in front of everybody. And if that didn't work, he had a backup plan. So I told her that, "No, we cannot be friends. I think you're a baddie." And she told me that she thinks I'm ugly. So like, that's not fair. I'm very handsome. "Hey, Kevin, this is the second time I'm asking you to be quiet today. You know what happens now." "Oh no." If students didn't listen after being cussed out, he would take the chalkboard eraser and chuck it at them as hard as he could. He didn't do this to inflict pain. He did this because he knew that chalkboard erasers would leave a mark on their clothing. So when the misbehaving students left after class was over, everyone would know who pissed off the English teacher.
Hey, yo, look at Kevin.
He messed you up, Kevin.
You're still ugly, Kevin.
One day, this preschool teacher saw a 4-year-old playing with something shiny. Johnny, what is that? It's nothing. Let me see that. It was a diamond ring. Where did you get this? It was on Mommy's dresser. And why did you take it? Because I want to give it to Stacy. I'm in love with her. You can't be giving things like that away. I'm gonna keep it, and I'm gonna give it to your mom when she picks you up, okay? 2 days later, that teacher sees Stacy playing with something weird. Stacy, what are you playing with? Let me see it. Where did you get these? Johnny gave it to me. It was the keys to a Ford truck and a bottle of cologne. Apparently, this kid thought since he couldn't give her the diamond ring, he would just take his dad's car keys and cologne and give it to her instead. One day, this guy was just chilling at his house when his grandpa comes up and asks, "Hey there, buddy, I just wanted to ask if you wanted to play some chess with me. I think it'd be fun." Ugh, Grandpa, chess is so boring. I'm sorry. I'm just gonna play on my phone, okay? Okay. Maybe next time. Well, 2 weeks later, his grandpa was on a roof, cleaning out the gutters, when he accidentally fell off the roof. His grandpa passed away that day, and to this day, this kid still wishes he would have played chess with his grandpa. You want to learn how to lucid dream? A lucid dream is a dream in which you know you are dreaming and you can do literally whatever you want in this dream. But it's kind of a mysterious thing and it can be kind of difficult. But this app makes it incredibly easy. It's called Yoru X. They have a ton of tools, including a list of lucid dreaming techniques and how to do them. There's also a community of people that post their dreams on the app. They have a sleep tracker. They have their own AI that you can ask literally everything and anything about lucid dreaming and they will tell you. My favorite part is the AI dream image generator. You type in an image that you remember from your dream, and it will generate what that image looks like. For example, in one of my dreams, I was in this big open field, and in the middle of the field was Abraham Lincoln sitting on a chair. So I typed it in, and this is what they showed me. Pretty accurate to what I remember in my dream. Teacher is the worst. When he was 9 years old, he had a teacher that hated him. He was kind of a chubby kid, and one time he didn't do his homework and she flipped out. "This is your workbook. You're supposed to do homework in your workbook. I don't see your homework." She was flipping through it so hard she ripped a bunch of pages. But she wasn't done. She then, in front of the entire class, started screaming at him even more. "You know what, Kyle? You're probably too busy stuffing your face with sandwiches and Twinkies that you didn't have time to do your homework. You're so fat." She then made him go to the back corner of the classroom and stand there with his hands straight up in the air until class was over. "Hands up, Kyle." He went home and told his parents what happened. The next day, they came into school with him. They went to her room and asked why she did that. To which she replied, "I'm sorry, I don't recall that happening. I think your kid might be making it up. I'm sorry." When this kid was in 4th grade, his glasses broke. Oh man. But it didn't really matter, because in most of his classes, he sat in the front row, so he could still see. Well, after a few days of going to class without his glasses, one of his teachers said, "Kyle, I see you still don't have your glasses. Are they still broken?" "Yeah, but it's fine. I can still see the board." The thing with this teacher, though, was that she would always write assignments on the board for students to work on during class. She would never explain the assignments. Students would just read the board and then do their work. But anyway, she said, "Kyle, it's been 4 days now. Your parents should have gotten you new glasses at this point. You're sitting in the back of the class." Okay. All right, so this is what needs to be done before the end of class, okay? Get to work. Oh, I can't see it. What the heck? Sit down, Kyle. Hey, Stacy, can you tell me what the board says? Yeah, it says, Stacy, don't you dare tell him what it says. I'm teaching him a frickin' lesson. I hate my life. Dumbest rules parents made their kids follow. When this person was growing up, his parents wouldn't allow him to use public restrooms at all. Even on trips to Disney World. If he had to go to the bathroom, they had to go all the way back to the hotel, which is bogus. When he was in elementary and middle school, at the start of every year, his parents would call the teachers and told them to let them know if their son ever used the public bathroom. If he was caught using the public bathroom at school, his parents would punish him when he got home. Growing up, there was no place he could safely use the bathroom other than his home without getting in trouble. When he got to high school, the parents tried the same thing. They called the teachers and said, let us know if he ever uses the public restroom. The teachers in high school thought that was weird, and they never followed through. So he got away with using the bathrooms in high school. But it wasn't until college, where this kid was finally allowed to use any public bathroom he wanted without fear of being punished by his crazy parents. When this girl was in elementary school, she got in trouble for using a big word. Something upset her in class, and she used the word vexed, which means annoyed, frustrated, worried. Well, the teacher overheard and yelled at her. The teacher said that she should have just used the word angry. Well, her teacher then sent a note to her mom, explaining the situation. Her mom marked the teacher's note for errors in red pen, and sent it back to her with a note that read, when you can use proper English, you can correct hers. Legendary mom. The worst Christmas gifts ever. When this girl was 15 years old, she really wanted a dog. And her parents knew it because she was always asking them if they could get one. Well, one Christmas morning, after most of the presents were unwrapped, her parents went downstairs to grab one last gift for her. Oh my gosh, I wonder what this is. Her parents then came upstairs carrying a giant box with holes in it, almost as if there was a living creature inside. Okay, are you ready? Oh my god, I think I know what this is. I think I know what this is. Convinced there was a live puppy inside this Swiss cheese looking box, she unwrapped it, super excited to meet her new pet. But as she opened the box, she saw a stuffed animal dog that when you squeezed its paw, it barked. What is this? You said you wanted a dog. Why would you put holes in the box? I hate you. When this kid was in 6th grade, he asked his teachers if he could get paid to clean up gum from under desks and chairs. They said sure. So he was getting paid $5 every time he cleaned up gum. Well, the principal found out about this and asked him if he could clean up the gum from under the tables in the lunchroom. He said sure. It was a nice little side hustle, but then he had a brilliant idea. He was gonna start selling gum. So he started buying these packs. This one's only $5 from Target. It's 8 packs with 15 pieces of gum in each pack. That's 120 pieces of gum, and he sold each piece of gum for 50 cents. He was making $60 after selling one whole thing of gum. But here's the kicker. Every time he sold somebody a piece of gum, he asked them when they were done with the gum if they could put it underneath desks or the lunchroom tables. So he would have to clean up the gum more often and make even more money. His teacher said he has a thing he does whenever he loses control of his class. He grabs a stapler and says, anyone want to put a staple in my hand? The physical pain would be nothing compared to how I feel right now, when all I want to do is help you guys reach your full potential, but you don't care. Somebody then usually doubts his seriousness and says, yeah, I'll put a staple in your hand. That's when he walks up to their desk, puts the stapler down, and puts his hand down and says, do it. The students usually give a nervous giggle and they pretend to do it, but they never do. Well, one day he did this little stunt again, and a student was like, yes, mister, I'll put a staple in your hand. He brings a stapler over, puts his hand down, and the student actually staples his hand. He didn't freak out or anything. He calmly looked at his hand, asked, did that really happen? Pulled the staple out while blood trickled down, and he said, are we done? Can I go back to teaching now? All the students were completely shocked. The kid that did it felt so bad that he stapled his own hand at the end of class. People who were legends in their high school. There was this one teacher at this one high school that never let anybody use the bathroom, no matter how many times they asked. There was this one girl in class who hated this teacher, and the teacher hated her. Every day, she would always ask if she could use the bathroom, and the teacher said no. Well, on the last day of school, this girl was in this teacher's class. She asked the teacher twice if she could use the bathroom, and the teacher said no. This is what happened when she asked for the 3rd time. Miss, can I please use the bathroom? I really have to go. I swear to God, if you ask me one more time, no, you may not. Okay, fine, but just remember, you did this. The girl then stood up, stared at the teacher, and peed her pants. She got in big trouble, but she went home and told her parents about this, and her father was a urologist. Her father called the school, and this teacher got into huge trouble. The dumbest rules parents had their kids follow. When this girl was in high school, her parents had this very strict rule. All right, love you guys, I'm going to my friend's house. Okay, don't forget the rules. I won't. The rule was this. She had a curfew every night, and for every minute she was late after curfew, she would be grounded for a week. So if she was 2 minutes late coming home, she'd be grounded for 2 weeks. Well, one day she was stuck behind a train. Come on, come on, come on. It was one of those long trains. You know what I'm talking about. Well, it was passing for 10 minutes, causing her to be 10 minutes late, Marissa. Do you know what that means? You were 10 minutes. Honey, please, I got this. No. 10 minutes late is what? 10 weeks. Excuse me? 10 weeks. 10 weeks, very good. You're grounded for 10 weeks, now get to your room. Oh, God, I hate them so much. Stupid rule. What the heck? What's a pineapple doing in here? When this kid was in middle school, he bought a shoe customization kit, and he was skilled enough to design stuff like this on people's shoes. Well, he decided to start a business. He charged kids $10 for him to customize their shoes. But more and more people started getting interested in this, and business started booming. So he raised his price to $50 per customization. Things were going great, and he was running this business for 3 months, until one day the vice principal walked in on him in the bathroom designing some shoes. The vice principal saw him and told him that he had to ask the principal if he could continue. Well, the principal said, yeah, for sure, keep going. And he did. He continued this business for 7 months. But then, one day, a school board official was visiting the school, and the school board official caught him in the bathroom as well. He was then shut down completely. In total, he made about $11,000. That's insane. Here's what happens when you bully the wrong kid. I'm so angry today, I want to bully somebody so bad. Oh, there's Kyle, my first victim of the day. Hey Kyle, you're such a loser. First off, brush your teeth. You dirty mouth, buck-tooth idiot. Hey, no, your mom's so dumb she washes paper plates. And you're more useless than the water in a ketchup bottle. Caterpillar eyebrows, picture frame, hugging creep. Hey, don't talk to him like that. Shut up, Stacy. You're like the end piece of a loaf of bread. Everyone touches you, but nobody wants you. If your parents got divorced, would they go back to being brother and sister? I hope everything you've ever loved dies slowly in your arms. This school had the dumbest rule ever. This one high school had a rule where students were not allowed to have facial hair at all, not even stubble. It got to the point where every day, a teacher would walk around the lunchroom with a shaving cream bottle and a razor, doing stubble checks. And if he saw any student with facial hair at all, he would shave it right then and there. You. What? That mustache has gotta go, my friend. But sir, you have a mustache too. Well, I'm a teacher, so it doesn't matter. And you know the rules. Now pucker up, Buttercup. That caterpillar's gotta go. Goodbye, old friend. This went on for years. Well, one day, this teacher accidentally cut someone's lip really bad, and this rule had to change. Hey Kyle, I saw you school supply shopping with your mom last week. That's so lame. At least my mom is still in my life. Where's your mom? Oh, that's right. She left you guys and started a family with the mailman. I swear to God, I don't blame her. Look at you. If your life was a video game, you would be an NPC, bro. Shut up. You know what, dude? You know what? You're the reason aliens won't talk to us. That is not true. No, watch. I bet you money. The day you die, they're gonna be like, oh, nice, dude. He's gone. We can finally go down there. That guy sucked.
Hey, boss. Yes, the human they called Chad, he died today. He has a tiger attack. All right, finally, right? That guy sucked. All right, bring this ship down to Earth. Let's go say hi.
There was an incident at this one high school that was messy. So the person that shared this story said at their high school, there was a poopatrator, okay, that would leave smeared poop paintings in the bathrooms. And no picture was the same. One kid found a poop painting of a flower and a sun. Another kid found a smiley face. One kid found a cat. This poopatrator was pooping and using the poop to finger paint on the bathroom walls. It went on for a few months. Nobody could figure out who did this. Until one day, that kid was caught brown-handed, using his poop to paint the Statue of Liberty in one of the school bathrooms. He was suspended and sent to therapy. This kid became a legend. It was about halfway through the year, and this kid randomly started wearing kilts to school every single day. He was bullied immediately. Hey, nice kilt, man. But instead of getting offended, all he would say was, hey, thanks. I was kidding, dude. You look super dumb. Well, I disagree. All right, have a good one. Still, for a while every day, he was bullied. Nice kilt. Thank you so much. I was just kidding. You look stupid. After a few months, it got to a point where people stopped bullying him. It's Kilt Kid. Should we bully him? I kind of changed my mind. He's so confident. Look at him. It makes me want to wear a kilt. The next day, Kilt Kid walks into the school wearing his kilt. Day after day, more and more kids began wearing kilts to school. What an absolute legend. The weirdest school rules ever. At this one middle school, there was a rule. The rule was,
no farting in class.
which I know farting is gross and no one wants to smell that, but if you have to fart really bad and you can't hold it in, sometimes they just come out. So to work around this, the school said if anyone has to fart during class, they must go to the bathroom to fart and then come back. Miss, I have to fart. Can I go to the bathroom? But the thing is, 9 times out of 10, the teachers would say, no, sorry, you should have farted before class. You had plenty of time. But in my experience, that's not how farting works. These teachers at the school also appointed students to be sniffers. People in that class who would keep their noses peeled. If they smelt a fart, they would tell the teacher. And then an investigation would ensue to find out who farted. Miss? Yes? Yeah, I'm pretty sure Billy farted. I smell it. It's right around here. Billy, I told you no. I couldn't help it. It just happened. Principal's office. But now.
That stinks. Why it smelled like pasta?
My favorite comebacks. Come on, loser. Come on, Kyle. Keep up. This is gym class, not nap time. You know what, Chad? Screw you, man. Excuse me? Yeah, screw you, man. You're mean for no reason. Shut up. It's because you're a loser. You're ugly. You're slow. And you're lazy. No one here likes you, bro. Nobody. If you keep bullying, man, you're gonna regret it, I promise you. Oh, really? Yeah, what are you gonna do? You gonna punch me? No, I'm gonna slap you. Oh, you're gonna slap me? Oh my god, I'm so scared. He's gonna slap me, guys. But my slap is different. Oh yeah, how? Because I'm gonna slap you so hard that my hand will be recognized at graduation. Oh, shut up. Stacy Curtin. Kyle Johnson. Kyle Johnson's hand.
Slap Chad!
The people have spoken. Chad, get up here. No. Oh. Now. There are some crazy things that happened at fast food restaurants. Up first, when this dude was in high school, he worked at a McDonald's inside of a Walmart. Well, there was one Walmart employee that would come in every day to order 2 fish fillet sandwiches with extra tartar sauce. Well, on this particular day, the Walmart employee comes in and orders, hey man, yeah, the usual. Hey, you got it, bro. When he got his 2 fish fillets with the extra sauce, he took a bite and decided that there was too much sauce, man.
Watch the full video right here.
She's taking the secret to the grave. The person that shared this story said that for a few months in high school, she lived with her grandma. And one day, while she was walking to her grandma's house from school, she saw this giant statue of a turtle in one of her grandma's neighbor's lawn. She said she doesn't know why, but she decided to take that turtle out of the lawn and bring it to her grandma's house and put it in her lawn. Well, a few days later, an older woman showed up to her grandma's house and she was pissed. Carol! Janine, why are you yelling? What is the problem? Well, the funniest thing happened. My turtle statue went missing a few days ago, and here it is, sitting in your lawn. That woman was the owner of the turtle that this girl stole it from. God, what did I do? Oh, that's your turtle. Janine, it just showed up in my lawn, I promise you. I didn't take it. Yeah, right. Oh, come off it, Janine. I wouldn't take your turtle. It just showed up here. You bitch. The turtle statue was returned to its rightful owner. However, that lady died 3 days after this incident happened. And the granddaughter, the person that shared this story, still feels guilty. She thinks the death of her grandma's neighbor is somehow her fault.
আমি চাই তুমি ভালো থাকো আর শোনো যে জাহাজটা যদি সত্যি সত্যি বানাও তাহলে আমাদেরকে ইনভাইট করো হ্যাঁ
তুমি সারাক্ষণ সমুদ্রের সাথে ফিসফিস করে কথা বলবে আর আমি হিংসে করব আমার হয়তো একটু সাহস বেড়েছে বোকা ছেলেটা প্রেমে করেছে
আর বিড়ি নিয়ে গেছে বিড়ির প্যাকেট একটাও ছাড়ে নাই সবগুলো দুমড়ে মুচড়ে বের হয়ে চলে গেছে খাবো কি ভিতরটা শিমুল তুলার মতো নরম হয়ে ছিল। যাওয়ার সাথে সাথে একটা
তুমি এতদিন যা করেছো তাতে আমার একটুও মন গলেনি, আর তোমাকে ভালোবাসার কোনো কারণও।
ও আপনি সে বড় ভাই? ভাই আপনার নাম তো আমি বহুত শুনছি, কিন্তু আমার
বুঝছস?
ভাই আমি এটাই বুঝলাম না, আপনি এই মাইয়া তানিয়ার মধ্যে কি পাইছেন? এলাকার সব মাইয়া আপনি।
মানুষ মাত্রই ভুল করে, তাতে কি?
ভাই এমন যে করব।
দাঁড়া, মাথার ভিতর অলরেডি একদম। তানিয়ার বাপরে আমি চ্যালেঞ্জ করছি, 7 দিনের মধ্যে তানিয়া আমারে আমি প্রেমে ভালাবো কেমনে বেটা? কস না কেন, ক বেটা।
ভাই কি কমু কোন, মানে হ্যাঁ বাড়িতে কেমনে বাইর করবে এটা তো জানি না। এর মধ্যে আপনি কবিতা দিয়ে দিচ্ছেন, আমি তো
কোন হারামজাদা আমার মায়েরা ডিস্টার্ব করে?
খালু আপনি শুধু শুধু রাগ করছেন।
আমি হইতেছি রিকশা, তুমি হইতেছে এসি বাস। মামা পাড়া নিত। আপনার ছেলের সাথে আমি আমার মেয়েকে বিয়ে দিব। ঠিক আছে ভাই স্যার।
ফুটে যাব না, মানে এত হ্যান্ডসাম ফ্রেন্ডলি সুন্দর।
আর জিত চিরদিন থাকবে। একটা এতিম ছেলের জন্য আজকে আমি
আমার মতো একটা মানুষকে ভালোবাসা যায়।
সত্যি বলতেছো তানিয়া?
সেলিম
আবার আসবো স্যার। আগে আপনার বাসায় আসতে গেলে পা কাঁপতো, এখন আর পা কাঁপ না।
আরে তুমি ওর সাথে এভাবে কথা বলছো কেন? ও যদি শুভর সাথে ভালো থাকে, থাক না।
ভাবছিলাম তুই ভালো হয়ে যাবি, কিন্তু তুই মাল কোনোদিন ভালোই হবি না। যে খারাপ তারে ভালো বানানো যায়, আর যে চাই
বুঝাচ্ছি বিপরীতে কাছাকাছি সময় রং হয় বিলীন।
কোনো টেনশন করেন না, আপনাকে আমি বেশিক্ষণ রাখবো না, ধরেন 3-4 ঘন্টা হয়তো।
মা 1 সেকেন্ড দাঁড়াও, ফোন দিচ্ছি।
আমরা তো কিছুই জানি না কি সমস্যা, শুধু শুধু ছেলেটাকে এইভাবে বলো না তো।
তুমি চুপ করো।
আবেগ হচ্ছে করুণ শহর
পারবে না।
বিশ্বাস করো, আমি আর কখনোই যাব না।
আমি কেন ডিভোর্স নেব? 15 লক্ষ টাকা মানে কি? তুমি মায়ার বাঁধনে বেঁধেছি মন ভালোবাসা।
ঝামেলা শেষ করো। আরে ভাই সাইন করো।
এটাও কিন্তু ইম্পর্টেন্ট। মানে ভালোবাসা হচ্ছে একজন আরেকজনের উপর ভরসা করে